We're going to go for a Poison Stab, I think, because it's going to be an activator for, thingy. For Bane. And it's an extra attack, so it combos nicely with Finisher as well. And when we might just keep adding more poison, and, you know, Finisher will sort of womp womp a little bit. But yeah, Poison Stab for Bane and Kunai, which is an extra attack as well. Yeah, I think I'm very happy with that. Malaise, does anyone pick it? Like, it feels like you're dumping so much. It does debuff something pretty heavily, but I don't know. Poison Stab. Boom. I should do more silent streams. Just keep miming it up. So we are gonna rest here rather than do an upgrade, unfortunately. But because we can find another elite over here. I mean, we could go normal into here, but no, we want elites for some relics. Toolbox is amazing. Some of the colorless cards are so insane. They're so good. Let's make some fights trivial. It's great for bosses. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Okay, this dude. He's very straightforward, the knob. Hey, there's our panache! Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. So the first turn, he just buffs himself with an ability, where from now on, anytime I play a skill, not an attack or a power, he gains 2 strength or something like that. So then you have hard decisions about blocking or not, but not really. So we're gonna Poison Stab you. And then we're gonna Bane you for double. Then we'll neutralize you, and then we'll hit you with a Finisher for 18 damage. And you're at like half HP on the first turn. So, he enraged. So we could Survivor here to save 9 damage. He will gain more... Well, we won't save 9 damage. Sorry, we'll save 7 damage. Because he's going to gain 2 strength from this. So if I Survivor, we block 7 damage. Or I could just strike him 3 times. I think we're going to Survivor on this one. I think it's going to be okay. Because it is quite a bit of block in one. Then we'll whack him a couple of times. And do that. He's still going to hit me for quite a bit. We might be able to kill him this turn, depending on what we draw. Or not. He's still poisoned. We may as well just block all the damage. Because we should have a kill next turn. Okay, not block all the damage, but block more of the damage. Effectively, each block does 2 less than you think, now and forever, but... yeah, it doesn't really matter what I hit him with. Down he goes. It's not a bad knob fight. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. So, you can do a bit more damage in the first turn. I like Distraction. I don't care particularly much for Deflect, and Prepared, again, is negative card efficiency, unless you're doing some sort of discard effect. I like Distraction a lot. It's super cool. So if we go left, there's another elite there. Which I think we would like to do. If this turns out to be a fight here and we lose hit points, we may have to skip the elite. And even then, we might be kind of low on hit points taking the elite branch. What's our other options? 2 question marks? And there's a shop as well. We don't have a ton of cash, but we could remove another card or maybe get lucky. I'm actually thinking, yeah, right to the store. And then double question mark. Rather than the elite. Yeah, Prepared... I don't know. I probably do need to give Prepared more credit. I think we're going to go right. It'd be great if we could do some upgrades. Gremlin Horn. When an enemy dies, gain 1 energy and draw a card. Alright. Okay, 183 bucks. What is this? Tiny chest, gain 30 gold, 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Yeah. Now... Bouncing Flask is a pretty good way to apply some poison. I don't think Riddle is really going to work for us unless we had a plus strength booster. I don't think Enlightenment or Dark Shackles is that critical. I mean, that's a lot of, like, lowered strength. It's good against multi-attack enemies. The Flask is good. The remove card is good. We can actually Flask and remove a card. Let's Flask. And, I think we take away a Strike. We've added a few attacks. And we don't have any extra defense. What about your dexterity relic? Well, I mean, it's one less attack, but I'm just probably going to get another attack. I suppose bouncing flask isn't an attack. You're right. So if I'd grab, like, if I grab dagger spray or cloak and dagger, what the hell, man? These are really good choices. I could get dagger spray and cloak and dagger. No, I'm just going to remove a strike. It's fine. They're all good. It's one of those things. You could sit here and try to analyze it forever and... It's blind. Oh, apply 2 weak. That is... See, I love that. I love Toolbox so much. Here, we'll get you another stack of weak. I'm actually thinking about... No, I gotta defend. But I'm like, we could strike finisher for a crap ton of damage. First of all, how much would that be? That would be... So I've done 1. So if I do both strikes, this will do 18. 24, 30. Yeah, so it won't kill him. So yeah, we'll defend to, like, take no damage. Strike once, and then finisher for 12 anyway. Flask is a skill, I know. But it's very good. It applies a lot of poison damage. There we go. That's lethal. Well, just distraction to see what we get. Sweep the leg! I think... Terror's so good for bosses. But Cloak and Dagger is good because we generate dexterity, so our blocks are better, and Shivs helps to generate more dexterity. Like, Cloak and Dagger combos is what we got, but it's hard to imagine not having a terror in our deck. But this is really only good for single fights. This is good for all the things. Yeah, we'll Cloak for the synergy. I might still want to get a terror later, but the Cloak synergy is so strong. Like, both parts of the Cloak. Oh, we got a Swift Strike. I think... So we can have 2 attacks and then the finisher, because Cloak and Dagger for a Shiv, and then Swift Strikes. That brings us to 9. So we can't one-shot kill him. So I think what we do is we set up a Bouncing Flask and defend. We'll take 1 damage. And Swift Strike, of course. Or, sorry, not a defend, a Cloak and Dagger, so we won't take damage. So yeah, we'll Bouncing Flask, Cloak and Dagger. Wow, it all went on one dude! So what we'll probably do is try to set it up so that guy dies next turn. So it's going to take 17 from this, so if we do 10 damage to him, which will be 1 shy. Oh, they're vulnerable in the first turn! Yes, you're right. So we have to do 10 damage to him, which we can Swift Strike him. So he will die next turn. No, he won't. It's not double damage, it's 50% more damage. Alright, there. Now he'll die next turn. And we've got armor to block that. So we don't have to worry about anything he's going to do. So that 9 damage we can just ignore completely. So we will Poison Stab, Bane, Neutralize, Strike, GG. I think we're going to skip. Because we don't have any energy generation, so it's going to be hard for acrobatics to really pay off for us. Leg Sweep is quite nice, I feel. But again, I don't think we've got space in the deck. I think we're just going to skip all this. It's not to say those cards are bad, I just think they're bad for us. So we're going to go question mark. Oh, get an event. Nice. Purple fire sprites. Oh, you want me to sacrifice something? So we can get some sort of perk from giving them a better card, I think, especially if it's upgraded. But I think what we're going to do is just toss in a defend. Just get rid of this. Keep thinning out the deck. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So they're not going to give me any reward for it, but it still thins out my deck. You gain HP if you gain a better card. So we got a giant blob here, which is going to split there. He's also opening with an attack. Okay, well, we've got Panacea as our free card. Which, yeah, just going to give us one artifact, so we get to ignore one debuff at some point. Meh. I would rather not take 1,000,000 damage, so I guess we have to Cloak and Dagger and then probably Bouncing Flask. Or Cloak and Dagger and Survivor. Into, like, Bane for 7 damage. None of these options appeal to me very strongly. I mean, I could take some damage. I don't think I can deal enough damage to him to split him up. Although he is vulnerable. Hold on. So I would have to do, like, 35 points of damage to him or something like that. Now, he'll take 9 from the Bouncing Flask. That doesn't get increased by the vulnerable. He'd be poisoned, so all of a sudden the Bane would do, what, like 11 points per shot? So that would be 22. And that would be the end of my turn. Strike, finisher? That would be 24 damage plus 50%. Yes, that would be enough. Thank you. That would be 36 damage. It's a good thing I got you guys to, like, math this shit out for me. It's alright. It's 9 and 9. That's 18. I keep doubling them instead of whatever. That's still going to be enough, right? 18, and that'll be another 1836. Yeah, okay. There you go. So now he's not going to attack me. Whew. Oh, yeah. I could have Baned instead of Strike. Even if it doesn't have poison, it's still 1 extra point of damage. You Moraine. Alright. So they're not attacking this round. So we don't need to defend. Let's use the distraction, see what it gives us. I guess it's a bullet time, which is free this turn, but that doesn't matter. I can use everything except the defend anyway, so we'll just... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting. Bullet time doesn't exhaust itself. None of these things draw cards anyway, so it's like... Woo, bullet time, everything is free. We'll just, I don't know, hit this guy. So I think they're just going to go and weaken me a couple of times here. And you're not attacking me again. And you're slightly poisoned. Yeah, I'm weakened, so I'm doing less. I can kill you with the strike. Neutralize. Oh my god, Gremlin Horn. Oh my god. I've never had a Gremlin Horn, so this is going to be... This is going to be new here. Lick for some more weaken. There's a... What is it? It's Ginger where you can't become weakened. It's actually really good. Would be nice on this build. So we're going to bullet time. And play everything. Bullet time, so good. There you go. It's a strength potion here. Bullet time again. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's going to die to poison. I can just hit finish, but screw it. Here, let's... I don't want to accidentally kill him. Oh, it's going to happen anyway. As like, I wanted to try to get the biggest finisher we can, but... Oh my god, hold on. It's my parents. I'm just going to call them back. I love Noxious Fumes. I love it so much. And it's a more reliable way to make sure everything's poisoned all the time for our Banes. I mean, if you had the option to literally just pick Noxious Fumes every time it came up, and just, like, play nothing but Noxious Fumes all game. Alright. I think we're going to gamble and not heal. I think we're just going to smith. The only question is, what do we smith? I'm a big fan of smithing Distraction to make it free. I think that's really good. Noxious Fume does give you 3 poison stacks, which is also exceptionally good. I mean, Bane's damage goes up to like a 20 attack if they're poisoned. Finisher becomes 8 damage per attack. That's fairly better. Distraction or bound. I'm going to go for Distract. You know why? Because it's cool. Rule of cool. Alright, we've got... Hey! It's the Slime Boss. We've also got a bunch of Strength Potions. I think I am probably just going to use them. We got a Bandage up over here, so we'll use that for the 4 HP right away, because that's fine. We'll go ahead and trigger the Distraction and see what it gives us. Alchemize! Okay, we'll use that and get another potion, which is a Regen Potion. I'm actually tempted not to use the Regen, because I think we're going to be able to take out this boss. So, the thing with the blob... So, remember, we are going to heal to full after fighting the boss. So I don't really care about this 9 damage. What I care about is in 3 turns. So I think next turn he just sits there and prepares. And the turn after that, I might be wrong, he might do something else first. Turn after that, he's going to hit us for like a 36-point stomp. Oh, he is vulnerable as well, that's true. So what you want to do is you want to try to bring him below half health on that stomp. And ideally as low as possible, because he's going to split. What the fuck? If this wasn't for car stuff... Alright, well, the sooner we get the Bouncing Flask, the better. And yeah, then we can Bane for 14 plus 50% damage, so 21 damage. We could, if we double strength, our Bane starts to do insane amounts of damage as well. I think we double strength, pot into Bouncing Flask into Bane. And I'm fairly pleased with that. We could also do a lot with the finisher, especially with the extra strength, but yeah, this is going to be fine. Let's do that. I'm going to save the regen for the next floor. And yeah, if you upgrade it, it does a 4th bounce, which is quite a bit. There we go. 16 and 16. Yeah, okay. Does it not actually animate all of it? Anyway. Da-da-da-da-da. Done. Yeah, it's the car repair place. They had to change the pickup time. So here is it, so yeah, it's limiting the card draws and stuff, which is very annoying. Here he's just gonna prep, and next turn he's gonna stomp on me. So I mean, well, I guess we're playing out our whole hand. It's really complicated, you guys. It took me a long time to figure out how to play this turn. Oh, we split him. Actually, I should have thought about it longer, because I should not have split him there. I should have brought him to, like, 71. Well, we still brought him fairly low. It's okay. But the idea is, like, you might want to bring the 71 and then bring him as much as possible, because when he splits, each little slime has the same amount of hit points. But I think it's okay. And these guys will also do a split. Just poison stab. I don't know, defend, because we can. So these guys will do a split at 28. Will they split at 28 or 27? I think 28 will split them. He hit me with Frail, so I'll do less attack damage. At least they're not actually doing an attack this turn. Not that, again, it changes my play. So he's going to take 4. Brings him to 40. So shiv him, bring him to 31. He takes the 4 and goes to 27, and he'll split. So I think I'm going to wait. Because what I can do is you can use the split to, like, interrupt their attacks and also bring them as low as possible. And I keep licking me and weakening me, but that's okay. Like, at this point, yeah, I'm weakened and frail for the rest of the game. Fair enough. 28 will split them. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about this guy. This guy, the thing is, if 28 will split him, then he's got enough poison that he's going to be split regardless. The question is, can I bring him down low enough? He's poisoned. Well, I think so. I think what I do is I Bane Strike Finisher this guy. And, I mean, I'm not doing the math, but 16, 23, and that's 2 attacks. It's another 14 to 23, which is 37. Yeah, that's going to split them in real good. So they'll both split, neither one will attack me. He's already poisoned. No, he will. You're right. He'll take a poison stack. So the poison stab does more damage than the strike. Because he splits on his turn after he gets poison stacked. So hopefully we are correct about these various mechanics. So they'll both split. So we'll have 4 dudes. And all the poison will be gone as well. This one's really puny. Maybe I could have brought this one down a little. No, I think this is fine. Because we've got a lot of attacks that can guarantee this guy dies. Oh, that's great! Only he's attacking? And he's going to take 2 poison damage. Not that it really matters. So you're dead. And you're dead. And I draw cards and get my energy back. And you're going to die. I wonder if he dies on his turn, does the extra energy carry over to me? I don't know. I mean, he's gonna die, but just, I don't know, out of paranoia. Because that'll trigger, I'll draw a card and get the energy. I don't know if I'm gonna have 4 energy on my turn. Does not roll over? Boo. Probably unless you had ice cream, then it would retain. So I'd love to Bouncing Flask here, but since I don't have the Specimen, which is awesome, it'll probably all hit this guy, which is going to be stupid and annoying. So Poison Stab, Cloak and Dagger, Finisher, the guy on the right. I don't know if that'll kill him or not, but there we go. Oh yeah, and I get energy, but he's poisoned anyway. 97 gold. Phantasmal Killer's pretty cool, but it's very expensive and I feel hard to set up. I really like Alchemize, because again, Alchemize is effectively, it's a 12-point block, it's a 6-point poison, it's a 3-turn weak, it's a bunch of things, and it can carry over between fights. And it becomes free if you upgrade it. I'm really keen on it. Although, the Glass Knife is kind of neat. But yeah, I think this is really strong. So, we got the Feather again for healing. We got Ectoplasm? Oh! Gain energy at the start of each turn, you no longer gain gold. I think I'm going to go for Ecto. And the Astrolabe is you do get to transform and upgrade 3 cards. Which is really good! The energy is really nice. The Astrolabe's also excellent, although you don't know what you're going to get. We could go Astrolabe just for, like, the fun and the random. Chat's pretty split about both, and I think that's fair. I think they're both really legit. We've got enough money to remove 1 more card. Too early to lose gold? Because that was, like, that's just the first act, right? Alright, let's go Astro. And we are... So we're just going to transform... I think I'll transform, like, a defend and 2 strikes. Oh, I didn't realize it would lock in right away. I thought it would just highlight and I'd still have to confirm. Right, we did get the upgrade. So Phantasmal Killer upgraded is fairly nice because it's cheap. Masterful Stab, maybe. Underhanded Strike. We've got a way to discard with Survivor. Is that literally your only discard mechanic, though? I think Underhanded Strike was a pretty poor draw for us. But yeah, it's like removing 3 cards and also getting 3 upgraded cards. Hopefully they're good. Let's see here. And that Elite's gonna be reachable no matter where we go. Well, we'll hit one of the 2 regardless. So that's about the same. Elite. That's all. So it looks like no matter what, we're gonna hit 2 Elites in this run, unless I've missed something, which of course is very likely. We've got full hit points right now. I kind of like this route. 3 question marks into an Elite, and with an option to branch if things have gone terribly wrong. Alternatively, if we go with the left branch, we skip the Elite, we get a Campfire for an upgrade. I think we do the Elite. Yeah, I like it. What's the time at? Oh my god, we're supposed to wrap this up here. Barstone started the stream. It's my fault for going so slow and talking so much. And we did have a failed run. Like, free distraction gives us the deflect. That's a poor roll. This guy does have the artifact, so he's not going to take poison stacks, but... Secret technique. Choose a skill from your draw pile and place it in your hand. Does it exhaust itself? You know what? Bouncing Flask is going to be great. Because it actually will remove all of the stacks of shit on him. Here, we'll just do that. Poison bypasses his armor as long as you can get through the stupid alchemy thing. Noxious Fumes. I mean, maybe I should have Phantasmal Killered or done something else. I didn't actually think about my moves too much, but I think it's fine. Here, deflect. The Fumes will remove stacks to hold those lower, but now it's like at some point, in any case, now we're stacking poison on him. I don't have enough energy to get to the Master of Stab, unfortunately. I mean, we're going Cloak and Dagger for sure. Yeah, we'll also have to defend to not take any actual damage. Shiv you, which does nothing because we're never going to get through your armor. That does apply more poison, even if he does tank the entire attack. Yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up here because I'm overlapping on Briar's stream. But we'll finish this fight. We'll save our progress, and what we'll do... Saturday's going to be a programming stream, but we'll probably not fill it complete with programming. We'll probably finish off this thing at that point. Speaking of finish off, well, again, finishers are... He's got 56 armor. We do want to neutralize him, so he gets weak. We want to try to not die to all his sick damage. I mean, I suppose I could Bane plus Finisher and go through. We've got Phantasmal Killer, but it's not like we're going to have a huge attack next turn regardless, because these are our big attack finishers here, so... I think we'll just Bane and Finisher and, you know, that'll be that. We're just going to kill him through poison, so it doesn't actually matter. He's already dead. Done. There is an achievement for, like, killing, having, like, 100 stacks of poison on someone. You really... I'm just playing cards, because I can play cards. There we go. Random damage. Shiv. Masterful Strike! Hey! We didn't even have to rely on poison killing him. Even though he would have died regardless. Since we have Noxious Fumes, I'm actually thinking about a second Bane. Rather than Poison Stab. I think we can pretty much just rely on everyone having poison stacks all the time. So Bane will just do considerably more. Yeah, I like it. That first Bane we got was good. Let's see what this is. If it's a fight, we'll just exit. Nope, okay. It's an encounter. Series of Tombs. Open a coffin. So 50% chance of getting cursed with Writhe. That's fine. It is innate, so you start every play with it, which sucks, but yeah, we gotta go for a relic. What do we get? Mercury Hourglass! Dealing free damage to everyone. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go watch Barstone play some Binding of Isaac. Yeah, Saturday stream. We're starting from scratch a multiplayer game in Unity as a tutorial. We're going to apply stuff we covered in the recent multiplayer tutorial and actually apply it to a game and try to make something that's awesome. And yeah, probably once my brain gets a little too dead from programming, I'll try to do this, although, I don't know, maybe this will be bad. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, I'm actually feeling this run a little bit. As long as we can maintain our health a little bit better than last time. This has got a lot of burst damage. I think that'd be quite cool.